Exclaimer Signature Manager lets you control everyone's Outlook signature centrally and update them all in a single click. You'll need administrator permissions for most of the steps in this video, so if you aren't an admin, get help from one. Signature Manager can be installed and used on a desktop PC or a server, but it saves your signature as zip files to a shared network area called a deployment share. And if you're using Small Business Server, you can put it right on there. It also puts a lightweight program called X-Sync in the deployment share, which will distribute signatures to each user's Outlook without add-ins or local installs. A logon script sets users' PCs to run X-Sync, so updates are applied the moment they log on and whenever any changes are made. Users might have to restart Outlook to receive new signatures. Now let's look at how to set up Signature Manager and deploy signatures. If you have separate user and admin accounts, log in as a domain administrator to easily manipulate all the files and folders we'll cover. First, you'll see the Setup wizard. In a few quick steps, we'll give you everything you need to get started. We need an administrator mailbox to send any alerts to. We also write all changes and activity to an event log, so you can check there too. Then you'll need to assign a deployment share, where we'll save your signatures. It should be a shared network folder. If users can't get to it, Signature Manager can't give them signatures. We recommend creating a specific folder for ease of organization. Putting it on the same PC as the Signature Manager console is the simplest option, but you can put it on a separate machine if needed. In larger environments, we would put it on a Windows server, but this entire process would remain exactly the same. Create a new folder with a relevant name. We've called ours Signatures. Then share it. Don't worry about permissions or security for now. Signature Manager will automatically correct them in a moment. Make sure the deployment share is accessible over your network, just in case. And turn on Network Discovery, so you can browse to it through our UI. And select it in the Setup wizard. If the deployment share doesn't have the correct security and sharing settings, we'll automatically configure them for you. Now you can start creating your first policy. Set conditions to decide who should receive which signature based on distribution groups, security groups, organizational units, and more. By default, it's set to only apply to the user that's logged in, so you can test your signature before wider deployment. Next, we'll set a template for our signatures. Because names and contact details are completed for each user automatically, with data taken from the AD, you just pick a template, add an image, and you're done. The UI allows full, in-depth customization too, but in the Setup wizard, we've offered a plug-and-play option, so you can just select and go. Then you can preview it as it appears for your users, and even choose which user's signatures to preview. Now you've finished the Setup wizard and created a deployment share, you need to set a logon script to have users' machines run X-Sync at logon. First, run Notepad. Leave that open while you find the netlogon folder on your domain controller. Once you're there, drag your logon script file into Notepad. Ours is called logon.bat. Now go to the deployment share you created earlier. Copy its whole address. Paste it into Notepad and add xsync.exe after it. Click Save and you're finished. It's also worth making sure users' AD profiles are set to run your logon script. larger firms can easily configure it for their entire workforce with a group policy object. Now at Logon, every user will run Xsync and get the right signature instantly. Exclaimer Signature Manager. It's signatures made simple.